Hello, y'all. This video I'm going to talk about how when you are a truther, you know how they say truth is hate speech, right? So, if you speak the truth about a celebrity or something, or say if a celebrity speaks the truth about another celebrity, especially if they're not famous anymore, and they'd be like, well, nobody's listening to you anyway because you're a washed up has-been and a clout chaser, so your feelings and your opinions or whatever don't matter when they're actually speaking truth and facts. Excuse me. I've heard people say similar stuff, like I think Farrah Franklin excuse me, from Destiny's Child was on DJ Vlad speaking the truth about Destiny's Child and whore Beyonce and all that. And people were calling her a druggie, a has-been, washed up, nobody cares about her no more, and said she's clout chasing. Excuse me. So, when Lisa Van Allen, one of the girls from Surviving R. Kelly, was talking about R. Kelly doing she said it was not the threesomes. Other people said the threesomes. But when she said that Aaliyah's mom would wait and R. Kelly would wait until Aaliyah was asleep to go, and then R. Kelly would have sex with Miss Diane on the couch. And then people call her a liar and a hater and all kinds of stuff, So even in a personal life, if a person is personally being abused and they remain silent, like some people think that when you're afraid of lawsuits or whatever, or people might be like, when they decide to develop the courage to speak out on their personal abuse or something they eyewitnessed from somebody else, then they'd be like, well, this person is just trying to get famous off of her book, or he's just a clout chaser, or he's just hating, or he's just jealous or whatever, I mean, it's like, say for example, me speaking about my twin sister or any family members, or me talking about the Stinking Craft family or fake cult Bible class members or anybody, I have to hear lectures about how I'm just a bitter hater, that they're more financially well off, or they'll make it like, oh, that's why you're homeless. And that's why you ain't got shit, because you keep running your mouth talking bad about people. When you just a whistleblower trying to get the truth out. When you don't mean to harm anybody, but you just saying your story and wanting to figure out if other people have same experiences, or maybe how you can learn from what you went through by other people, or how they can learn from you and stuff like that, It's like when people were speaking the truth about Jay-Z and Russell Simmons, people were like, speaking the truth about them being part of the Illuminati or whatever, and Jay-Z and Russell Simmons' response was, oh, they're just hating on our success. Success, how did you get there? Because the crooked way you got your success, your so-called success, excuse me, the crooked way you got there needs to be exposed. The satanic ritual abuse that you've done to other people and you got your success that way needs to be exposed. While people who been a victim of abuse, satanic ritual or not, or just regular abuse, have a right to tell their story. You know, and then you always have to hear lectures about how they have a right to sue you for slander. I mean, a lot of people say that Tasha K was speaking the truth against Cardi B, but Cardi B tried to sue her. I don't know if she succeeded at it, but Cardi B was trying to sue her. I mean, it's rare that you, just a regular person, you know, Cardi B being initiated into the occult and stuff, I don't know why she's worried about her image being hurt if the elites are going to protect her like they protected Sicko R. Kelly and all these other, you know, wicked people for years, you know. And so, excuse me. So yeah, for years, people are forced to receive bribes, non-disclosure agreements, settlements, like an undisclosed settlement or settling out of court and stuff, and then keep quiet and stuff like that. I mean, say if Aaliyah was alive and speak her truth about what happened to her, I'm pretty sure she probably, even as a teenager, I wouldn't be surprised if people told her, well, they probably threatened her anyway, but I wouldn't be surprised if how many people told her that R. Kelly or her parents or uncle had a right to sue her, you know, or take her to court for speaking out. Excuse me. So, and I mean, other situations too. And people just hurt and bottled up inside. And that's probably why a lot of people are out of their heads and schizophrenic and homeless on the streets, fussing and cursing with the air, or talking to themselves, because they were probably targeted with V2K, and they're fussing, cursing with the air, and stuff like that, you know. So I've been trying to get my truth out for years. Even posting anonymously, me being having fear of my abusers, even if they're younger than me or my age, you know. And now, I mean, I'm developing the courage to be bold and speak out. Before I even found out what the Illuminati and the New World Order and all that was, I was going to do my book in 2009 and call it The Psych World, because me being fed up with psychiatry and mental health and being called crazy, when it's like the foster and biological family kept a lot of secrets from me. And like, they won't even tell, they hide my family history from me. The biological sister Ramona blocks me from trying to talk to the biological mom Frances' other siblings. And all we have is drunk lady Yvonne, who hates my guts and refuses to associate with me. You know, drunk lady Yvonne is a very evil lady, very sadistic and evil, and people always run to her house or that retard Ramona's house. They get the most company. But people admit that I have the cleanest house in the family and get no company. But the people with the filthiest house in the family get all the damn company, you know. You always got guests over. You know, and as nasty and hateful as Yvonne is, she ought to be the one with no friends. that, she kick people out whenever she feels like it. And people just keep coming back worshiping her. I don't know. I don't understand. As wicked as she is, she has not one criminal record against her. I don't understand. Not even if she was illiterate, how the hell she got a driver's license and been driving since she was 15 if she's illiterate and can't read? And there's a few other people in New Orleans who are illiterate and have a damn license and can drive. Excuse me. So, this past week and a half, I have been kicked down and discouraged from writing my books. And also being kicked down and discouraged from, trying to be that good Christian and try to serve the Lord and everything. Just feeling spiritually and psychologically and mentally battered and kicked down by the same person who was supposed to be helping me feel more inspired to want to serve the Lord and stuff. But it shouldn't come from another human being. It should be coming from the Holy Spirit. But, I just feel psychologically and mentally and spiritually battered and kicked down and need to get back up, So, dog, if I had a steady place like this, now I basically just barely I don't even much have the, I have to either choose between eating comfortably and being back on the streets for the rest of the month and, be threatened by the weather. And also I don't even know if I should try to avoid downtown because of that crazy man. He's like the in-person version of the Stars 15K person. She's like the online version of him. You harass me, but then flip it on me and make it like I harass you. So but I wouldn't know where to sleep or where to exist at if I'm not downtown. So I have to choose between eating comfortably and staying downtown or spend a few more days here and then run out of money and then have to go back on the streets and panhandle and then have to be at risk for the possibility of somebody, a Karen, the meme for Karen, the white girl who tattles on everybody, Big Brother, spying snitch, the Karen, Karen person. Yeah. One of those kind of people, Karen. I have to worry about a man version of Karen. Karen is a gang stalking perp. So, I have to worry about a Karen gang stalking and following me around and snitch to the police about me panhandling or something like that, Like, I don't have a right to exist or survive. There is really no place for me to, the landlords don't want to rent to me. I tried what I could, Why can't they rent to me off the income I have if you're charging $500? Why do I have to make 3 times that much if they have assistance for light bill and stuff, Or they make it mandatory that you must have electricity. Like, it's wrong. They just try to profit off of our existence with their greed and stuff, Why can't I just live in an apartment with no electricity? But no, they want to make it mandatory. You have to have electricity, So, they just make our existence so difficult, And it seems like a burden that we can't bear. So, um, it's like the video is longer than I intended and kind of got off topic, you know. But, so I'll see y'all in a while.